There, Bridtown TV, please watch, like, subscribe to the channel, share on your walls. Let's get as many people watching these clips as possible, please. Here we are with Brett Agnew following today's 1-1 draw with Harrogate. Brett, pick that apart for us, please. What happened today, sir?
It comes down to if you don't finish your chances, you don't win games. So it's as simple as that. But full credit to Harrogate. Craig set his side up really well. And to be honest with you, the draw in the grand scheme of the game was the right finish, and that's it. And to be honest, obviously the lads are hurting, me and Bows are hurting and stuff like that, because you started really well. I say for the first 30 minutes you was at them. Yeah. Well, we should have the game should have been out of sight, but every game is different. You can't. People are saying, we've been finishing them and we've had enough chances to win 10 games. Yeah, well, that's fine. You've had enough chances to win 10 games, but this is a game and we're drawing one each. So that's it.
No chances to win 10 games, we scored 1 goal.
Yeah, I'm a realist and an optimist, and it's simple as. It was 1 each. The game was a draw. They deserve to be a draw, and that's it.
But going back to that first half, though, you dominate and then they nick it before half time. What I will say is
it wasn't a penalty. Even Craig, the Harrogate manager, he said it wasn't a penalty, so everybody around said it wasn't a penalty, their players and stuff, so that's what it is. But it's not against the referee's done alright, so as long as we're fine, it is what it is. You've got to, there's going to be bad decisions in games, there's going to be good decisions, there's going to be decisions that go for you, against you. It's how you react and it's how you get back into the game. And to be honest with you, and the lads have got into the game, they fought back. I asked them not to lose a game, so they didn't lose a game.
Obviously,
and the point is a good point, because teams have lost the game today.
First half, the key thing, Lewis Dennison. How is the lad?
I think it's his knee. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I asked him how he was feeling, and obviously at the time when you just had the injury, it's obviously so. But we'll assess him. We'll see how he gets on. And then see if he's at training or whatever, and we'll look after him.
So then we start the second half, and yet again we look over the course of the full half with a better team. They even lose a couple of players there. Should we have gone for the throat? Should we get a bit more clear?
Couldn't have put any more people up top. Yeah, they started bringing fans on if there was any more up top.
So what's that then? Just not good.
I think when you're putting the ball in, like we were doing, and they're clearing it away, shows that they've got a desire to keep you out, and you maybe not have. I wouldn't say the boys haven't got a desire, because they have. It's just they're fighting, and they've wanted to win it a bit. Well, wanted to clear the lines a bit more. But when we're in them situations, I don't think you need to force it, and you don't need to smash and snatch at balls when you're in between the 18-yard and the 6-yard line. You should have enough power just to put the ball and place it in. Any side of the goalkeeper, they must have hit about 10 shots straight at the goalkeeper.
And there was going over, there was going straight at the keeper, but when you're playing 11v9, you must be thinking with the squad you've put together that, hey, this is going to be alright, we'll get a goal. Or
it wasn't to be. Tim's finished it well, he's done well, it's a good finish. It wasn't to be to get the 3 points, but that's it. I ain't going to go and start coming in here and try to rip my team apart, because that's not me. That's kept in the dressing room, whatever I say in the dressing room, and we deal with it. The boys will react the same way as they react to every other game that they've lost points.
And what I will say is, one thing I've noticed with your team is you seem to be very good at, let's say when you get a performance that isn't maybe, let's say, the best performance, you always come back bloody strong in that next game.
Well, that's what you do, and if you don't, then you just say that's how you stay mid-table, and that's how you stay bottom there. You just stagnate because you don't react. If you've got anything about you, you've got a bit about you, then you go and put things right in the next game, and that's what you do. But as I say, I don't know what the final results and whatever, but I think the team has lost round about us again, so that's a good point.
It's a bit of a mad division that as well, though, isn't it? It's like anyone can beat anyone on the day.
I've said it almost every interview that we've done. It's a crazy decision. It's pretty much like the championship. in the Pro Leagues. Teams will beat every team, and that's whether it's how they just set up differently. And as I say, full credit to Harrogate. Craig set his team up not to come here. A lot of teams have came here and sat up to defend, and we just let us break them down, and we've done it. They came up and they went and gave it a good go. So,
but I thought the best
I hope they get out.
The best is Harrogate. They want rubbish. They give us a good test at their place.
Some good players.
Yeah.
I mean, and we've got some very good players. The boy who scored the goal. Put us out the FA Advancement when we were here as well, the FA Cup or whatever it was. So yeah, they've got some good players. They've got a couple of tricky little guys, a good player as well. And the defenders are all
a couple of tricky little guys.
Yeah, well, everybody's little to me.
So as we look to, obviously we've got Lewis potentially with a knee. Any more niggles, injuries picked up today, Brett?
Yeah, there was at the start of the game. That's why I had to kind of freshen things up. There's just a couple of people, things that are niggling. So I thought, well, no, if there's boys there 100% ready to go, then I'll give them a chance. So yeah, just cracking on. You got to move on next week to the derby, Hall Road. The same form goes out the window in 8 games. Their pitches are leveler.
Beowulf Back is an interesting pitch, I will say that.
Yeah, it's like a Teletubbies house on that pitch, so you just got to...
But say that, there's been some interesting results for our road in recent weeks. I know they got smashed 7-0 week, so as manager going into it, you must be feeling rather confident with this squad.
Confident every single game I'm going to give. No game change, because I've got the ability in the lads in the dressing room. The confidence is sky high because they're very good, tight-knit boys that want to go out and win games. So I'm confident every single game, doesn't matter if it's the league leaders or the bottom league.
Couple of training sessions this week, has it? Just Thursday or?
No, two training sessions, Tuesday, Thursday again, so maybe practicing a bit of finishing. I don't know, what do you think?
Well, hit the target, you know, maybe shoot away from the basics of being a striker, you know. And I always ask you this every week because what I've noticed since being around this club is that the ins and outs are quite common. I know we spoke last week, you said potentially a couple of 7 days in. Are you going to talk to the camera about what your plans are?
It's the same as last week, just waiting on a couple players and stuff. I think we just need the 1 or 2 just to see us over that line, but full credit to the boys that have got us where we are. I mean, they've livened this place up again. All the fans are all happy, and that's not all down to me, it's all down to them. They're the ones who go out there and put the effort in, not me. I'm the one that wants to be playing, and I ain't playing.
Yeah, so dodge these, mate, dodge these. What I will say is that I will back up on this is the feel-good factor when you're hearing chanting in the stands and all that.
Yeah.
It's something that I think is really refreshing, and it's something that I'm noticing a lot more of. That you have brought a feel-good factor to your reign at the club.
Well, it's like you say, it doesn't matter what you're all about. It's I want Bridlington to do well. No, not for myself, not for me. It's for Pete, who gives everything to almost every football club around about this area and in Hull. The guy needs something back, alright? And they boys are putting in for him as well. He ain't here just to collect some money, alright? That, no matter what people say or what I think. They ain't here to collect money, they're there to play football for the love of playing the best team in this area, alright? In the full area. So I want to put something back into them, and that's by winning the league and by winning cups. And when you win things, people will come. So the more people that come, the fans, you've already seen the gate start to come up, so the more people that come is because of the boys that are putting it in. Myself and Bows and everybody else are all going to training all the time, turning up when it's snowing and blowing a gale, and because we want to, and that's our release, because we've all got families and we've all got things, and that's our release. We go to training, we get a laugh and a joke, and we do the things that we need to do.
And I will say that, I'll reiterate that, if you are watching this and you're from Brid, get yourself down, you're going to see a good standard of football. Let's get the talent back in this man. Hey Brett, I hope to speak to you next week after the derby, because you do know that if you do lose that one, I will have a Agnew outside.
I think there's been a few of them been out, so... Yeah, but as I said, I just want to do well. I just want to do well for the area, for the club, and for Pete, and obviously for the boys. I want to win something. Alright, I want some of them boys in there that ain't won anything in their careers. I want them to maybe retire saying, I won that league. and I want something like that. And for personal, myself as well, that's what I want.
And I'll tell you something, it would be nice if that local community, when you look at the side of the town, 38,000 in there, winter, over 100,000 in summer, it would be good to have
It'd be great.
That community backing you, you know?
And that's what you want, and that's how clubs survive, because community and people putting behind them. Pete needs help, Pete needs people to put it in, but if they see that you're doing well and winning and doing things, then that's when people put money in.
Of course it is.
So, as I say, that's what it's all about. So we'll just keep doing our bit, fans do their bit, and then that's how we go.
Well, Brett, what I'll always say is thank you for talking to us. It'd be nice to speak to you after the derby if I can get there. If not, good luck, sir. And until the next time we speak, thank you for talking to us. Please watch, please share it. Let's get it out there. Let's get this club out into that Bridgetown community. Take care, everyone. All the best.